Hey YouTube, this is Gohan from Dragon Ball Z. You're watching AmatureKiLLerHD, the ultimate Super Saiyan.
Hey, what is up guys? It is me, AmatureKiLLer, bringing you a video on Dragon Ball Idol, and you guys already know the deal. Krillin SS is out. Now the question is this dude the new meta for SS teams? We will see in this video, and it's going to be a cool video because it's going to be something that I've never really done. I did a comparison video ages ago, but this was before I started using Canva. Canva is a pretty beast-ass thing if you want to make thumbnails and other cool effects in a video. So we're going to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about, okay? Hope you guys enjoy the video. So when we are comparing Miracle Trunks to Krillin, we're going to see the active skills, passive skills, and the God passive skill as well. So when we are comparing, first we're going to look at Miracle Trunks, all right? He does 4 stages to an enemy, inflicting 62% damage. If the target is defeated during the attack, then it goes to the next target, all right? It's pretty good to have Trunks on the team because if someone is almost dead, he does his skill, basically can maybe do 2 swipes of the attack, and then the other 2 go to the other unit. This is very good. And now when we look at Krillin, his dual blade attack, very cool. I'm going to show you guys a little glimpse of what that looks like right now. That was very cool. In my opinion, I think that's probably one of the best skill moves that is out there at the moment, just of the combination of him and Android 18. That to me, that's pretty cool. Now, it does do damage to a single enemy, 275% of the attack. If the target has higher HP than 70%, the damage dealt increases by 40%. Like we've seen this many times in different people. It could be very good because in the beginning of the match, on the second turn, you do the ultimate, that thing is going to do massive, massive damage. Now, looking at the first passive skill, we have break rate 30%. And 100% chance combo, that's for Trunks. And for Krillin's first passive, we get break rate 30%. This is basically common among many attack units. All attacks are prioritizing rear row. That's good because, of course, he is a back row attacker. The active skill has a 40% chance to cause stun for 1 turn. It can be triggered up to 3 times in the entire game. Now, this is something new that I've never seen. It can be triggered up to 3 times for the entire game. So that means once the 3rd stun is done, he cannot do that anymore. Like I said, this is something that I've never seen. So it's good and it's bad. You know, at least they're not limiting you to like, there's a cooldown or X amount of times. You know, 40% chance is not that high, but it's cool that they give you like a limit. So this is a plus, this is a minus, but we do get that nice little stun, and we know stun is always good because it can make the person not move or not use its skill for that 1 turn. Now, looking at the second passive skill, we have Trunks, 15% crit rate increase, and prioritize rear row. So this makes him, you know, be a back row attacker. Now for Krillin's passive over here, we get crit rate increased by 15%. During a normal attack, the hero can perform convergence with a random android present. Now to me, having a high-ass damage dealing Android 18 on the team can be super beneficial because this basically guarantees you a 100% chance to cause convergence. Okay, I tested it out. It is 100% chance. That's why I rather have Krillin and Android 18, because Android 18 being your higher damage person is going to do 1.5 times the damage that she would originally do, rather than Trunks doing 1.5 times the damage. Now, the thing is, in my opinion, Krillin at the moment looks like a very, very good unit to be replacing Trunks to have on the team alongside with Android 18. Now, looking at the fourth and final passive at the moment, the last stage of the common attack has a 40% chance to cause terror lasting for 2 turns. The thing is, terror is very cool. If you do get that 40% chance to cause terror, there's a 50% chance for the target to not move or do any action. So terror is always good. The thing is, having that 40% chance to not really, to really activate it, and that 60% chance to not activate it, it's a so-so. Like everyone has been using Miracle Trunks for so long that I rather see people use unique teams and maybe be completely different. You know what I mean? So now looking at Krillin's, performs normal attack against the controlled target, applying 15% vulnerability effect for 2 turns. That just means that when the enemy is being controlled by, silence, taunt, stun, terror, or any other controlled, debuffs, it applies 15% vulnerability, which means that the target then takes 15% more damage in originality for 2 turns. And to be completely honest, I would rather the enemy receive more damage than have terror for 2 turns and have that potential 50% chance to actually move. Because sometimes you see terror in people, and then they move, and it's like, oh, okay, I wasted terror, and now I gotta have 50% chance. That's why I think Krillin, like I said, is beastly. Now, looking at the God passive skill. Okay, when you guys reach God, you guys will get the first passive skill. And usually the first passive skill is another ability. So, looking at Trunks, upon deployment, becomes immune to debuff effect lasting for 3 turns. Now, the thing is, immune to debuff. Now, in the first 3 turns, what would you expect? You would expect silence, heal reduction, taunt, and hit, depending on who you're going up against. So, to be completely honest, for 3 turns, I feel like in the first 3 turns, you don't really see much, to be completely honest. It's good, but now since we have a new person to take his place, I personally think looking at Krillin's now is going to be very beneficial. So, when the hero is killed, raises the damage of a friendly target with the highest attack by 30% for 3 turns. This is amazing. So, this just means that you would have to put Krillin in 4th and have Android 18 in 5th. Because once Krillin dies in 4th, then Android 18, alongside her massive buffs on the attack, is going to gain an additional 30%. Now, this works amazing. I tried testing this out in, what is it called? The new temporal trial or whatever. I had Krillin, and then I had Kefla, okay? Once Krillin died, it gave Kefla that 30% chance boost on the attack, and then she did her skill, and it did so much damage with her AoE to everyone that this is honestly a very good thing. So now, when you compare Krillin to Miracle Trunks, I 100% guarantee making that swap, and you will see a massive improvement. When you look at the affinities for Krillin, it's also very easy. You don't need to have any SSS units. Most of these units you might have already had. And also, you're going to make your team pretty unique. One thing that you're going to probably find funny is that Krillin is as tall as Gogeta. That's one thing that you're going to find funny in this game. But other than that, try this guy out and let me know what you guys think. If you guys enjoyed this video of the comparison and how the layout looks, let me know in the comment section down below. I will see you guys in the next episode. All right, guys. Peace.
Only you can do this. You are #1.